In South Sudan, a dire warning from wildlife conservationists: elephants are in danger of being extinct within 5 years if the poaching fueled by the increasing demand for ivory in Asia is not stopped. Africa 54's Carolyn Turner has our report.
South Sudan became independent in 2011, but the prior decades of civil war and lawlessness took a toll on its elephant population. Today, herds of the large mammals total less than 5,000, down from 130,000 in 1986, according to the United States Wildlife Conservation Society. The demand for ivory is soaring in Asia. It is driven by the newly affluent, as well as growing Chinese investment in Africa and demand for its resources. Wildlife groups estimate that over 90% of the ivory on sale in China is illegally sourced. That has led to an increase in the illegal slaughter of African elephants for their ivory. Conservationists fear that if the current rate of poaching remains unchecked, South Sudan's last remaining 4,000 elephants could be wiped out in 5 years. Accelerating Asian demand for ivory has quadrupled the price and driven a renaissance of poaching and trafficking across Africa. The Wildlife Conservation Society, together with the government, are tagging elephants with special collars that reveal the location of the animals via satellite.
We're trying to put collars on each major group of elephants in South Sudan so that we can watch after them. We monitor their movements daily, we watch them from the aircraft and to detect whether poachers are coming near them or not. And then if there's incidents of poaching, we quickly orient the wildlife forces to come and intervene and make arrests.
South Sudanese officials are also struggling to prevent its own armed forces from getting involved in the lucrative trade.
SPLA, they are poaching our wildlife on big scales, maybe for bushmeat, and then also the other armed organized forces, and sometimes including the wildlife themselves, rangers themselves.
Conservationists say 2011 was the worst year on record for poaching worldwide. With 24 tons of ivory seized, black market trade in wildlife and wildlife products is estimated at $10 billion per year, according to the Coalition Against Wildlife Trafficking. South Sudan appears to lack the capacity to end it.
The villagers also, they have a lot of guns outside there, and then they do kill there without our knowledge. When we just get information, we will delay because no any more transport of reaching that place quickly. This is one of the challenges that is facing us here.
The government is hoping to pass anti-poaching legislation soon to help end the illegal trade. South Sudan also wants to set up a safari tourism industry, but fears that rising incomes across Asia, coupled with the lack of governance structures, could spell the end for the animal that never forgets. Carolyn Turner, VOA News.
We want to know what you think about Africa 54 and the stories we cover. Join the conversation on Facebook. The address is VOA Africa 54, and check out our headlines 24/7 on voaafrica.com.